Hey everybody, I'm Phil Vassar. I'm sitting down with Country Music Rocks.
Okay. You just released your new single, Let's Get Together, to country radio, as well as just premiered the new video. Tell us a little bit about that song and why you chose that as your debut single from your upcoming album.
Well, it's just a fun song. I mean, Let's Get Together is just a good time, and it just, whenever I cut it and put it down, it just kind of, it's presented itself as the first single for some reason. Sometimes they just do that. Every time I've ever put out a record, it seems like the first single always sort of tells you which one it is. And Let's Get Together is just a good time. The video was so much fun, and it just went top 35 this week, so it's good. It's doing all right.
Great. Now, you've been very busy lately, not only with your new single, your upcoming album, but you also recently launched your own label, Rodeo
Right.
Wave Entertainment. So tell us a little bit about that and this new venture and how it's been like for you, not only as an artist, but also now working on the other side of things.
Well, it's really freeing. I mean, I've got friends now that are still stuck on major labels that are having a hard time doing anything creative or doing anything they want to do. And I mean, this, for me personally, it was the right thing. I've done records, I've done a lot of albums on major labels, and just having the opportunity to kind of do it and not worry about, other artists and having 30 other label mates and things like that. It's nice just to have a team that can actually focus on what I'm doing. And of course I've always loved music and loved singer-songwriters. So I'm actually looking at signing some singer-songwriters that are going to be on the label and managing them and helping them promote their career, because I can kind of navigate them through the squirrely waters that do exist within the music business, I think.
Okay. Now, you just wrapped up recording your new album. How would you say you've grown as an artist from your debut album back in 2000 to now?
I think I've regressed. I think I've actually gone backward. I don't think I've really grown at all. I think I've actually, I'm trying to grow. But I think, musically, you're always changing and evolving because you're a different person. I'm a different person than I was 10 years ago, and my life's different, and the way I look at life is different. So I think every album should reflect that. That's what I love about. As a fan, I always loved listening to my favorite artists and see where they were from year to year. You could always tell in their music, and I think that's what's up with me. So I think that's the way I like to look at my projects.
Okay. Now, being in the industry for over a decade, what are some of the significant changes in country music that you've seen that's made an impact on you as an artist?
Well, I just think the way we do business is completely different. I went to school, I was a business major, and I always wondered why we did things the way we do it, and I was always told because that's how we do it. And now that doesn't apply anymore, because I think that's why a lot of the labels have gone under, and a lot of the way we do business, the way we get our music to the audience is completely changing, and with the onset of the internet and all these things. And so it's just really changed, and I think it's really going to be great for the consumer, and it's a lot easier to find music. You don't have to just go to one place, one outlet to find it. You can just get it anywhere, right on your iPhone. It's kind of crazy.
Okay. Now, you've had multiple hit songs and fan favorites that are still widely popular today, such as Six Pack Summer and Just Another Day in Paradise. What is one of your all-time favorite songs that will always remain on your set list?
Well, if we don't do those songs like Paradise and Carlene or whatever, or In Real Love, and everybody, I'll see people after the show. Like a couple weeks ago, I think for two or three shows in a row, I forgot to do Just Another Day in Paradise, which is one of my biggest hits. So we're lucky that we've had a lot of hits that that happens. But you still got to do Just Another Day in Paradise, or Carlene or whatever. All these songs.
What's one of your personal favorites?
I don't know. I don't dislike any of them. I think I like, there's certain songs I like to do more than others, I guess. And it's always fun to do In a Real Love and some of the up-tempo things, but it's also fun to do Last Day of My Life, which is a big ballad. So it's hard for me to pick a favorite, I'll be honest.
Okay. Now, you're not only a talented singer, but you're also a talented songwriter, and you've penned many songs for several country artists. If you could write a song for any artist, any genre, who would you pick and why?
That's tough. There's a lot of great artists, and especially in our genre. I've had, Alan Jackson I've had a #1 with Alan Jackson I'm playing with today, and that's a big honor. Alan's I think Alan's about the best songwriter there is in our business, and so having him cut one of your songs, is that you guys calling me? No, but having that happen is one of the greatest honors, I can honestly say. But there are a lot of artists that I'd like to work with at some point. I've worked with so many of them. Dolly and Kenny Rogers and people like that were my heroes, and now there's a lot of newer artists that I think would be a lot of fun to work with, you know, in different genres.
Okay.
I want to work with a rapper. Yo, country rap. Crap.
There you go.
That's what we call crap. No, anyway.
We always like to include 5 quick questions in our interviews, where you answer the next 5 questions with the first thing you think of.
Okay.
All right. You
Pizza.
can't.
Oh, girls. No.
You can't go a day without.
No. I don't know. Calling my kids.
Okay. Before you take the stage, you always
have a shot with my band.
Okay. Your idea of relaxing is
Sleeping. Just to sleep. Be asleep.
okay. One item that you have to have with you from home while out on the road.
Probably my laptop.
Okay. And when you think of country music, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
Merle Haggard.
Okay.
My favorite.
Well, thank you for taking the time for chatting with us, and we wish you best of luck with your new single as well as your upcoming album.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
Okay. Perfect.
Peace. Torches spread across the yard. It's just past 7 and my friend Kevin is playing Stairway to Heaven on air guitar. Yeah, that's right. My brother Porter's out there hanging with the missus. My baby's bringing me a big old bag of kisses. So come on over, everybody's hanging out at my house. Stars are out, empire's burning and the music's loud. Best time ever, oh it's perfect weather to come on over, baby. Let's get together.